The Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Today, got some bad news for you. My favorite EDC, the Axis Lock Benchmade SOCP 391 BK, has broken one of its springs. I've already sent out for a new set. I even contacted Benchmade and see if they'll send me a set via email or whatever, their contact site. But that one's going to be retired for a little bit. The one that's going to be taking its place is a new one by the company known as Studies and Observations Group, aka SOG. And the one that we're looking at today is the Vision. I saw the YouTube videos of this one on the internet and I had to get it. It has what they call now the XR lock, which is basically just a lot like the Axis lock. Operates the same way. You can use the lock release, the XR lock to open and close the knife. And when you open this one, when you use the lock, unlike the Benchmade, it pops up the blade, so it makes it easier to kick out. And it also has a flipper. That's one thing. That's the thing that turned me on to this one, was the flipper, because I love the flippers. Ever since I got that lose on, I love the flippers. But I wanted a flipper that had an Axis lock, or should I say the XR lock. This is an awesome blade. CTS XHP. I think it's a 3.3. Let me see what the blade is, see if it tells me. .35. And the handle length is, looks like 4.85. Excellent knife. The blade stock, I'm not exactly sure how thick it is. I'm gonna assume it's around 3 millimeter. Looks like about 3 millimeter, 3.1 millimeter, something like that. A little bit over 3 millimeter. The handle's made out of G10, and it has stainless steel liners. They're hard to see because they blend in with they blended it in with the handle really nice. But it has thick stainless steel liners. So you know, this should be a pretty strong Axis style lock or XR lock. I've heard people complain about the clip not being a deep carry, but I like this because I like being able to grab something. So these kind of clips at this angle works perfect for me. I don't care if a little bit of this is shown because I usually wear my shirts over my pants, so nothing gets seen anyway. Absolutely love it. Everything about this knife functions perfectly. This is the way it was out the box. I haven't adjusted it or anything. This is the way it came to me out the box. It came perfect. I can't say enough good things about it. I absolutely love this little knife. I've been carrying it now for ever since the spring broke on my 391, because I had this before the spring broke. I just didn't do a video on it yet. But this is an awesome knife. I highly recommend this. The SOG, or Studies and Observation Group, Vision XR. It has a cryo CTS XHP blade, and the coating is like a Cerakote. I'm not exactly sure what they call it, but it looks like Cerakote to me. I don't think it's DLC. I think it's more like the Benchmade coating, like a Cerakote. So to wear nicely. This is a perfect little EDC. It's easy to carry. Doesn't weigh that much. Let's get the scale. Let's see how much it weighs. All right. Four 4.5 ounces. 4.5 ounces. I'll tell you exactly how long it is too. This is really a cool little knife. 8 inches. The blade Yep, it is about 3.3 something. The handle is about 4.5 inches. This is a nice little knife. I absolutely love it. It's a great knife if you want a knife that you can fidget with, and I'm sure this is probably a very strong axis style lock because the stainless steel liners are thick, and that's where most of the weight comes from on this one. I think is the stainless steel liners because it has real thick stainless steel liners. And I understand these are supposed to have wolf springs, the same kind of springs I use in my my fast draw guns for the trigger springs. So if it's a wolf spring, I trust it. I trust it lasts a little bit longer. I hope it'll last longer than a Omega spring. I don't know how long I've had the Benchmade. You guys saw the first video on it when I got it. I don't know if it was like 2 months or 3 months ago. I think it might be like more like 3 months ago. But my Benchmade, I've been constantly playing with it. It is a fidget. It's a fidget toy to me. That's what made me want to try out some others that have the same type of lock. Because I'm not a liner lock person, but I do like the axis lock more than a liner lock because it tends to be stronger. And I like the way it's easy to manipulate. It's the easiest to me to manipulate lock out of all the locks. I know a lot of the liner lock ones are easy to manipulate too, and they have the one with the liner lock on the back. I forget what they call that. The Spyderco has, but it's still a liner lock. This is an access lock, or XR lock. This is an XR lock. Since Benchmade's released their patent in 2016, I think it was, other companies been trying out their lock, trying to make their own version of the same lock. And this one is an awesome lock. This makes me want to try the other ones because there's a Terminex, I think a Terminex and a TAC XR, Terminex TAC XR, and a what's the other one? I forget. I'm not remembering the Pentagon XR. I'm gonna try them all out. I think they all look cool, especially that Pentagon XR. It has more of a tactical look to it, with a blade that they're calling a wide spear point, but to me it looks like a dagger. But I want to try that one out too. They all have the same system. If they all work like this, I'm gonna like them all. Because this one works awesome. This is not the cheap one though. This one they're the elite knives for their small knives, and it's about, I think I paid like I got it on Knife Center. I got it on Knife Center and they had it on sale. And I got it for $119 on Knife Center. I think normally they go for like $149 or something like that. But when I saw this one for $119, I saw the sale, I had to get it. Because I've been watching the videos on it, I was thinking about getting it anyway. I was going to pay the $149 for it if necessary. But I got a great deal on it. This is an awesome knife. The SOG Vision XR. Highly recommended. Peace out.